back to my anime react channel, Gizanime, where we do anime reactions, manga readings eventually in the future, hopefully once again, and figure unboxings. Today we'll be watching Summertime Render Episode 2. Last episode we left off meeting our main character, Shinpei. We learned that, he goes back to his hometown because his friend, I'm going to get her name wrong, Yushio, dies. And we meet her sister, Mio, one of Shinpei's best friends, or friends as well. I'm also probably getting his name wrong as well. If anybody knows how to say it correctly, let me know in the comments down below. I'd appreciate it. But with that said, some really odd things begin to happen pretty much off the jump from the episode. We get our MC in like some weird dream state, almost akin to like the Matrix. Things seem to be glitching around him as he's dreaming about his dead friend, telling him to protect Mio, who at the end of this episode is killed by some shadow creature. So good job doing that protection. That has somehow, I guess, overtaken this island. It's some kind of curse or something that's been talked about before that I guess our MC just didn't know about. These shadow creatures, you see them, and after you see them, they kill you. I guess it's kind of like body snatchers type thing or something like that. Not too sure. Obviously, as the season progresses, we'll find out more about what these things really are and why they're here in the first place. The only other thing really of real big note is the family that they kind of talk about during the episode that attends his friend's funeral as well. They're kind of wondering why they're even there. I guess they don't have a lot to do with anybody. So the fact that they're there is kind of weird. And then they all suddenly disappear the very following day. Or that same day, I can't remember which. But these shadow creatures or clones of them are, once you see them, like pretty much then you die or a couple days later. They're kind of vague on that. Because when Mio saw hers, she practically dies immediately. But when his friend saw the one that she saw, she died like 3 days later. So there's a little bit of leeway in there. So nothing's really set in stone about how long you have left to live after you see this thing. Just that you're going to die eventually. Or rather quickly. So with that said, since there's not a whole lot more left off to really talk about, let's get into this episode and see what we can find out, and I'll see you there. Alright everybody, here we go. Okay. What exactly are we seeing? The past? And somehow Mio is alive watching with Shinpei. In another dream state, I'm assuming, yes.
Hello there!
Okay, so this is where it repeats. Every time it's going to repeat here. So I wonder if eventually he'll stop running into her breast like that. Moaning quite a bit. That doesn't sound like a bad dream. But, alright. Yeah, she's definitely going to this island for a reason. So, does he not remember anything, though? Because that would take away the whole ReZero vibe. In practically every other show. Because in every other show where they have something like this, people remember what had happened. He vaguely remembers her getting shot. Okay, so he remembers this part too. Again, this whole thing reminds me of the movie Us. Not sure if any of you have seen that, but it's actually a really good movie. Okay, Mio's about to probably come out of nowhere again. Running after him. Yep, there's the rock. I knew that was going to play something into this. Because he remembers the rock. She's going to go over again.
Nice ass.
So we're going to see her panties every time too? I mean, not that I mind, but Okay. Somebody cut the brakes on her bike. Why would you do that on a bicycle, though? I mean, it doesn't seem that dangerous, especially if you're not riding it out in traffic. Maybe she does and people know. But obviously somebody's trying to kill her. Okay, well at least it didn't take him long to figure this out. Okay, and our mystery girl is at the funeral too. I didn't see her there last episode. Yeah, so obviously the shadow clone of herself strangled her. And there's the flash again. Need to find out who's taking the picture. Because that's going to mean a lot, probably. I wonder what would happen if he tailed them. Look, if the shadows don't exist, then it's something really weird. Because it was obviously a clone of Mio that shot Mio. A twin. No, it wasn't broken. It was sabotaged. Yeah. Okay, that's not the real Mio. That's the clone. Figure it out, man. Damn, this is not hard. Well. That's weird, though, that she's killing somebody else not affiliated with Mio. Like, I kind of got the feeling that they were only able to kill their own counterpart. I wonder if they talk or anything. Okay, are they what's taking the picture? Sorta, they're made of light? Okay.
This is not okay.
Now a clone of him is being made. So somebody took a picture of somebody yesterday to make the clone. And apparently it has to be of a dead person. What's that? They absorbed all the memories now? She's the one that cut the bicycle.
I'm Captain Obvious.
And reset? He's already... Is he already a copy? Why would they be killing a copy, though? That he's already is really important, whatever she was going to say or thinking. Okay, is that his friend talking to him? Yeah, that's what we're trying. Okay, we're not back on the ship. This is a little weird. Is he going to go forward a little bit each time? Because he didn't the last time. For the first time was the original time. So he died, he went back. So now he's gone forward again. Died. And went further in the future a little bit. Okay, it's getting a little confusing. Okay, he's going to catch her this time probably. Okay, probably not the best way to do it, but okay. I think I would have just stepped to the side, not tried to take it on full force. That's stupid.
Another one.
Well, we're getting our panty shot again, just in a different way. No, what in the world is she doing? Okay, well, hey, thanks for answering that right away. Although I think the blood flow through the head doesn't increase thinking, it just gives you a headache, but alright. Yeah, she was looking at Shinpei, said it's right there among them. And then scanned the girl. So I get the feeling Shinpei might actually be one of them. Just doesn't know he's one of them. Okay, so he's doing what he can to try to prevent the cop from being turned into one of them as well. Maybe that's how Ushio is able to talk to him in this death-like state he goes into, and how he's able to go back and forth because he's kind of already dead. I don't see how that's definite proof. Like, it's proof you're taking a video of Mio, but unless they're both together, people might not believe like that's a copy of her, other than Mio herself. I mean, we know she's heard of it because that's what she said happened to her sister. I'm coming to kill me. Okay, if his eye being a different color is new, why hasn't anybody commented on it yet? Like, Mio. Alrighty then. And that was the episode, everybody. Not a whole lot more really happened other than the fact that Shinpei understands, that he's going back in time now. So he's able to change things. We had Mio die again along with the cop. But Shinpei was caught by the shadow Mio, killed, and then restarted the day again. I do have a wild theory, though, that I just came up with at the end of this episode. What if the clones aren't the clones? Like, what if those are actually the real ones? And the ones that we think are the real Shinpei Mio are the actual clones. And they're actually trying to kill them to get their life back. Some kind of reverse type doppelganger thing or shadow clone type thing. I don't know. Just kind of a wild theory to throw out there that perhaps they've already been taken over a long time ago. Their clones have lived this life so long that they actually think they're the real person when in fact they're not. So that would be an interesting take. But with that said, let me know what you all thought of this episode, and I will catch you all next time.